Hello. Welcome to J-Kind Video Gaming. My name is Adam, and I am here with more Subnautica. I'm currently working on collecting ingredients for the hatching enzymes. I need an ice stock seed. Which, I believe I should be able to get by going to wherever this portal goes. Otherwise, I will then have to make the enzymes and hatch young leviathans to hopefully get a cure. I need a cure. Because with the cure, I should be able to, with the cure, I should be able to be around the warpers without being attacked. And I do have a little more work to do to there it is. Build my rocket out of here. So that'll be the plan. The idea is get the cure, build a rocket, get out of here. Can I do it today? I do not know. But the more I think about it, the more I hope that this is the end, because this game does still manage to scare me. So it is fun. It is an exciting world. I definitely have at least some intention of returning for... Is it below zero? But I'm also terrified of the idea of doing so. Okay. I should have all that I need, and we go through this portal to get back to my base 2. Where I probably have a fabricator. I think I have a fabricator, and it's in a different room than, like, everything else. Which is dumb, but whatever.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't even have any storage in here. What's up here? This place is place is just built so dumb. Have the enzymes. Let's go help a Leviathan. You know, and thanks for this one not like just eating me, which we greatly appreciate. Many of them, you know, like we've had the ghost Leviathans kind of try and chomp on our face, and horribly chased around by the Reapers. This one, I think we've only ever really just been frightened of the ones down in the fireplace. Are they dragon? Whatever. I never got close enough for them to do much more. But, yeah. This one has been nice. Here we go. These babies. Sea Emperor Juvenile. A juvenile Emperor specimen. It is producing a highly potent form of Enzyme 42, which should be capable of fully curing individuals of the alien bacterium. This species hatches relatively fully formed and independent, perhaps reflecting the fact that they must fend for themselves when they are first born away from their parents. This specimen is healthy and exhibiting signs of a positive attitude to life. Who's good? Who's happies? All is well. Who's got babies? Oh, so cool. I'm not losing air.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up?
Oh?
Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
I'm sorry, what? Have I never scanned a peeper? Oh, peepers inside the containment facility, specific. Okay. While all other creatures encountered within the facility are isolated within it, peepers appear to be coming and going of their own accord via the alien pipe network. On arrival, peepers are approaching the Sea Emperor. Peepers exhibit a natural affinity for the stomach enzymes being expelled by the Emperor. Peepers which have come into contact with the enzyme are returning to the pipe network. This behavior must be the source of Enzyme 42 on the planet, or the area thereof which supports life. It's likely also responsible for the survival of the Emperor and the other life forms contained within... Hold up. The facility. Okay, anyways, what were we...
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yay. I like not being infected. Like, just as a general, like, concept, right? You know, that's ideal. And of course, this gate, which we've not taken yet. Comes out where all these guys are now hanging out. Right here in the alien facility, which is really convenient for turning off a gun. Because there's the space island gun, and we don't want it to blow up our rocket when we try to escape. So, we need to turn it off. That is probably the most important step in doing all this. Let's go get ourselves stabbed again. Everything's shut down. We don't, actually, now that I'm annoyed by it, we don't need this on here anymore. What we do need is whatever the next step is on our rocket. Did I go too far? Must have gone too far. Go. That's far drop. I don't think I want to drop that far. Warp gate, so this is the wrong way. The way I want is this way. Okay. Seamoth to there. Where is... Do I have both Seamoths on? Vehicles in yellow. Let's see what we got here. So, it might be easier. Let me see if there's anything in here that I need. Ugh. Let's take some stuff here. So maybe I leave that here. Because now I'm up on doing stuff on surface. It'll be just fine to come back here, I suppose, if I need to go back down deep again. But we need to exit the base here, and we have, I believe, one of our sea moths waiting at this island for us. And that seems like a quicker way to just maneuver around. And I suppose next time we should be able to just take it into the same bay where the prawn is, assuming we need to go back to the prawn. Ever. Since the warpers right around here should no longer be trying to fight us.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Off we go. You know what? Ugh. These guys are still going to be jerks to us, though. So. Still not an ideal situation. Okay. Like, let's actually go back this way, because I feel like going this way is a little safer, because I don't know exactly what's in the line between those. And we gotta see what stuff we need from over here anyways. Let's see. And we can see the base. Wonderful. Storage. Nothing. And nothing over here either. Okay. Oh, what do we need? Theme. Okay. Like we need a plastisteel bar. So let's start. Give me an ingot. So we need another. Three nickel. Aerogel. Aerogel and a wiring kit. Let's go pin those. Check. Do we have nickel? Is it just enough? Hopefully we don't end up actually needing more. Gold, not lithium. Silver? How many wiring kits? 1 wiring kit for 2 silver. Okay. Okay. Got a few things to make here. Plastisteel ingot. Aerogel, which I only grab stuff to make 1. Very smart. I said sarcastically. A wiring kit. Cooked peeper. Consume that. So I need another ruby and another gel sack. I know I had another gel sack. Did I have another ruby? No. Great. It's great. So, couple things I could do here.
All systems online.
I could just go that way and hope that I happen to have another ruby. Or... let's see, where is... what on earth are you guys? Up there. Here. I can climb on top of this. So I'm pretty sure that is the island that I just came from. So that way. Southwest. I'm pretty sure the other island is this way. And and I think it was the other island that there was an area with rubies, like, just before it. If I'm remembering correctly, which I may or may not be. But that's what I'm gonna count on. I feel like it might be like spot 19. Like it's possible that that's... especially if this heading takes us directly to the island, which, looking at the cloud layer, I think it is. And I think that's actually where there were some rubies. And admittedly, I might have taken all of the rubies. And... yep, there's the island. There's these guys. I like when these guys are around. Because I feel like they're not in areas that have, like, the Leviathans. Just for the sake that, you know, they don't move fast enough to get away from the Leviathans, and... yeah. I think there were some rubies in here. I feel like this is like early game where you find them. Or at least where I found them. Definitely seeing lots of quartz. There's one. see if I see any more. Quartz. I'm pretty sure the game... Stupid. So I'm pretty sure the game has glitched, because I no longer appear... Well... I don't know if I'm no longer losing air, or if it no longer shows me and I will just suddenly be out of air. But, but my air is definitely not going down. Here's another one. Okay. So most likely, if I need more, I will need more than just one more. Most likely. But who knows? Okay, so I had pretty good luck actually going between here and the base just a short moment ago. So rather than go straight where I want to go, I'm actually gonna curve around here just because I don't know, for all I know, going straight between the island and where I have the base built could put me right through, like, a Reaper Leviathan, and that does not sound fun. And I think in safe shallows enough that I can now curve and go back towards where I actually want. See the platform. And down we dive. Oh. It's like, I should turn on my lights. Good idea.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Now, I feel like I might have had some of the stuff that I needed for this, like, in one of the lockers here, but as Still, seem best just to get it and make sure. Okay, I have everything I need for that next segment of Rocket. Giant moon. Okay. Constructing. What's next? Neptune fuel reserve. Plastisteel ingot. Crystalline sulfur. Kyanite. Ion power cell. Okay. Okay. Which, by the way, I should definitely, because I have no idea. Also pin with that ion power cell and ion battery. Do have the plastisteel ingot. I feel like I was collecting stuff for that that I just did. Okay. All right. Gold and silver. Two gold, two silver.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay. So next goal. Go back. Where was I? Not there, not there, not there. There. So I'm now headed back to where I was. Rubber is going to be the seed clusters, so I will sorry. I changed my mind about going back. I'm just gonna make the rubber here. I'm like, I go back because I may have rubber, but this was really close. I don't need to go back for that. Especially not because I just realized I think I need twice as much gold and silver. To, I guess, go back to see if I have kyanite and or crystalline sulfur before I have to delve down gold, silver, silver. Now, let's go down to where we do have a fabricator. And reduce our inventory by making what we can. Iron battery. Battery. And battery. Iron battery. Power cell. Another power cell. Okay. So now we just need 3 more kyanite and 3 more crystalline sulfur.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, there's a possibility that I have either or of those back at base. If not, I will go get the prawn suit, go back through the portal, well, through a portal, to an area where we can try and find more, because those are all very deep. Did someone just, like, bite me, or did I run into something? I might have ran into something. I'm starting to get the feeling, like that time I definitely just ran into something. I'm starting to get the feeling that this might not be the last episode. There might be one more after this. Finish collecting things. Oh no. Okay. It's like, I'll take what I got. Sulfur. Oh no, again! Okay. This really sucks. This really sucks. Okay. Okay, back to the prawn suit then. Yeah, there's definitely going to be another episode. Because, there's just too much involved. Because this isn't even the final piece, and I don't believe, everything I need for the final piece either. Like, that's going to involve more exploring. You know what? I did realize a thing. This might be a lot easier now to do what I have to do to get this. I don't know. Do not run into the island. Because I have to get kyanite, which means I have to go back down, but down to an area where usually I'm afraid because of warpers. And there shouldn't be aggressive warpers now. Because I'm cured. And the warpers are engineered to fight the disease. That's no longer me. There's the door we came through from the Leviathan. Here's a warper. And there they don't seem to care about me now. Here we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yay! I was wondering like how if I was gonna have to like jump on top of the sea moth to like get close enough to like do my jump out. But no, it just worked. Yay. Okay, so this should definitely get me where I need to be for... I'm just gonna... repair that. See, because there's definitely kyanite here. There's hopefully crystalline sulfur. I do not know if I can get that without going... There are salamander things here, but as long as I don't... You know, warpers are the really scary ones. And then, like, obviously the big guy outside is terrifying, but if I can get what I need inside this little cavern, is what I am hoping. Never scanned. Sulfur is a highly reactive, non-metallic element usually found in abundance underground. Common applications include production of acidic compounds and combustibles, essential for advanced fabrication. Alright. So we've got what we need. Obviously, we have to pick up a kyanite. I'm just now trying to find... I guess technically I could just go back in the other room with all the warpers that no longer hate me. Because those are the things that I more have to worry about now. Never scanned this either, apparently. It's like all these things that are in the dangerous areas I didn't bother to scan. Kyanite is a blue silicate mineral which forms under high temperature, high pressure conditions. It is resistant to heat up to 1,100 degrees Celsius, and is thermoelectric, making it a valuable component of thermal power plants, essential for advanced fabrication. I now have everything I need. Through here. Okay, that actually wasn't so bad. I was definitely worried that I was gonna have to like leave the place, the facility for the things, and really even like my brain says, oh, going there is terrifying. But it's not so bad now that the warpers don't, hate me. I'm like trying to route my path, and I realize this is my path. There's a couple loading times in my path, but the easiest path to get back where I need is right through here. Oh. Is it still breathing? Alright. This way. We gotta get back to the rocket construction, and that's over by one of these gates, which is my brain being like, oh good, the fact that I built that random base and put the rocket construction where I did does have its benefits. Yeah, food and water aren't going down either. This out of the way.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Let's not waste power with that. You charging.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go build the next segment of this rocket. Neptune. In the Neptune cockpit. Computer chip, easy enough. Plastic steel ingot, done that before. Enameled glass, we've done all that. Cyclops shield generator. Cyclops upgrade. Cyclops shield generator. Ingredients unknown. That's what's going to slow us down. I never did find that. There's lots of things I never found. I don't believe I ever found the alien containment, like, thing. Did I? Maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't believe I ever built one if I did. But yeah. Join us. I'm going to call it here. Join us next time where we will go figure out how to where that recipe is. I think I know where at least one of the wrecks that has it is, and I don't think we're far from it. But we'll worry about that next time. Hopefully it should be easier, since at least if there's warpers around, they won't be attacking us. But, I'll also like reload the game and maybe get rid of the bugged oxygen, health, and thirst meters. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.